So now I'd like to spend a few minutes talking about filtering data. Filtering data is definitely one of the most common operations you're going to do. By default, a query is going to return all rows for a given table or all the tables if you've got multiple tables joined together. So one of the things that we're going to want to do very likely is restrict the data that comes back, and we'll do that with filters. So by default, I'm just going to pull a bunch of these columns into a basic query just so we can see what the data looks like just to start with. So we've got a number of opportunities to filter based on text conditions, which we might apply to the product name here. We've got the ability to filter on numeric conditions, which we will apply here as well. And then I'll show you some date filtering capabilities just to finish this off. So suppose what we want to do is let's just have a look at our product name. So all things being equal, we've got the ability to filter on some specific things. So let's just go looking for tofu here. And so if I want to, I can select my filter condition. I can say it's equal to the text value of tofu, and this is a nice way for me to automatically build up the SQL condition properly for whatever database I happen to be hooked up to. And we can see that the only the one row has come back for that. But suppose I wanted to do something where I wanted to see all products where the product name begins with the letter T. I can change this ever so slightly, and I've got a drop down list of all the different ways that I can apply this filter. So one of the things that I might choose is this starts with condition, and I'll just trim this off. So basically show me any product names that start with the letter T. So I can go ahead and I can see that I've got these values here. So the most common things that we would be dealing with in terms of text are: is it equal or not equal to? Does it start with, end with, or contain? And some of the things that we might do, this isn't going to apply here, but we can also use a search for our product name is null or is not null. We've got options for that as well. Finally, we'll talk about custom filters a little bit later. So in dealing with numeric filters, one of the things I can do is I can drag and drop a filter, and I can see here that I've got a very similar but slightly different list of filter conditions that are all based on number values. So for this, I might choose all products that have a unit price that is greater than, I think we used 50 in a previous example. So I can do that here. But I might actually be, that's a pretty specific number, I might actually be interested in products that are between, say, I'll go with 20 and 60. And that's just a way for us to write that out that way. So the last thing that I want to show you is filter based on date conditions. One of the big problems that people can have is that dealing with dates can be problematic depending on what database you happen to be using. So I'm just going to pull in I'm just going to pull in everything for this and just have a look at the data. I got to get rid of my filter to start with. So suppose I want to see all of my order data, and we'll look at this order date column, and I can see that I've got some August and September values here. So let's take everything that's in the month of August in 2012. So what I can do is I can drag and drop something here so that is equal to the date time value, and then what I'll have be presented is a date chooser. I said August the 1st, and I'm also going to need another one that is less than or equal to the date value of let's go August 31st. Okay, and so what we're saying here is we want this greater than or equal to August 1st and less than or equal to August 31st. And now, strictly speaking, this is going to be midnight. What we actually want this to probably be is September 1st of the next just make this September 1st, and that'll be a little bit handle midnight situations a little bit better. And so now if we go ahead and run this, this is going to generate the properly generated date format string for whatever database we happen to be hooked up to, and this will allow us to see all products that happen to be ordered in the month of October in that year. So that's just how we can deal with date filtering that way. So we'll go into some more advanced filter conditions in another video, but that's basically just how to get started filtering in Querysmith.